Holy shit, guys. It's been nothing but MVP moments for all the Straw Hats. This time, Chopper takes center stage. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys my review on Chapter 1007 of One Piece. Guys, like I said at the intro, it's been nothing but the MVP moments for each of these Straw Hats. Each of them have had their own moment to shine. Some more bigger than others. Some have more impact in a positive way than others. But golly, Chopper really took the MVP moment to another level compared to everybody else. Sorry on you, Robin. You had your badass moment and I loved it, but it can't compare to anything that we're getting here with Chopper, because I think most of us was predicting this ever since the Ice Demon Plague came into the picture, when Queen went out there and put that plague on everybody and just started spreading it everywhere. Because if you can remember Chopper's MVP moment when he discovered what is causing it, he outright declared he would save everybody, no matter their friend or enemy alike. That some of us no doubt were like, if he does that, he will no doubt get new allies in the group. And by that I mean new allies as in people from the Beast Pirates. But man, did it happen in a way that is both a way we expected and a way we didn't really, well, maybe that's not the wrong thing I was going to say. We didn't see coming, but more like say we kind of would see coming. Just the mere fact that it would go that route is a typical thing for a pirate. You just would probably didn't think too much about it, because who knows, we were all distracted by Chopper's MVP moment during that time. Well, he did not waste time, because I even said it in last chapter that he needs to hurry up, and he didn't waste time. He got to it in time. He saved Hyogoro from being killed by his Yakuza boss, which, by the way, love that moment as it was showing those loyal to Hyogoro the Flower as the Yakuza boss and stuff showed their love and admiration, and they were still gonna do it. They were still gonna kill him, but they still had emotions flowing through them. Let's just say that was good, because in the end, here comes Chopper to give him that antidote. And my God, I loved how in the end he used it by making his own virus to counteract that virus. And then when he confronted Queen about it, Queen asked him, "Why would you do that?" Then Chopper says it like it should be said. A virus is not something to weaponize, because trust me, you do not want a virus out there plaguing the world. You do that, then what kind of a sicko are you? Because Queen showed that right here, as he showed that he didn't mind using that ice-steaming plague against his subordinates of the Pleasures and the Waiters. And if you guys know them, they're basically, you remember the smile mechanics and how the gifters work here. There's the gifters with the powers, the waiters waiting for a smile, and then the pleasanters who got the negative effect on the smile. And well, since they can't do smiles anymore, Queen just let it out of the bag that they're all useless, they're mere pawns, and he doesn't care what happens to them. It was that right there that allowed the pleasanters and the waiters to be like, all right, screw you. We're going to side with Chopper here. He's actually willing to save our lives. And now that's making me think we may have some new allies for the Grand Fleet going forward. That's just a guess, but you never know. But I will say, Queen saying that and everything, it's no surprise to me whatsoever, considering how cruel Kaido has been. You can bet that his three calamities are just as cruel. And we've already seen the style of the Beast Pirates and the weapons they use, that they like to use, some in a virus type of way, in a plague type of way. All of them. And I can only imagine what kind of weapon King has that is similar to this. Like when Jack went to Zone and used that gas virus and stuff, and now we got Queen with this plague. So one can only wonder what kind of weapon King has that's going to try to turn allies into enemies and stuff like that. But still, I was not surprised by this by Queen. And Queen is like the typical stereo pirates who only see their crewmates as pawns. So I wasn't surprised by what he said here. But the mere fact that Chopper comes in and shows that he's the exact opposite of what Queen was thinking, because Queen was thinking since he's a pirate, he doesn't care about them. He's just probably running away. Wrong right there, man. And I loved how Chopper was smart enough to make an antidote cannonball. And funny how it ended up becoming a mushroom smoke. Just kind of a reference of the atom bomb, I guess. Maybe. Huh. Who knows? Even if it is, it's all I love the smile it had there. It was funny. But I think the best moment of all I loved in Chopper was when he gave Queen a smack to that face and finally just shuts everyone up. Because sadly, everyone's always thinking of him as a Tanuki, which is Japanese for a Japanese raccoon dog, when he's not. And no doubt he's getting tired of people misunderstanding him, that he was like, I'm not that. I'm a reindeer. And I swear to people, do please get this right. I'm like Chopper. I'm getting tired of you people being like that. Oh my God. But still, nevertheless, MVP is Chopper in this chapter. And with that, though, there is also the fact that while we have the MVP and Chopper, the shock of the chapter comes, like always, at the end of the chapter, when we find out who was the one that treated the Akazaya Nine. And it was none other than Kazuki Oden? Nuh-uh, that cannot be him. First off, you look at him, you compare him to when he was introduced here. You see how his clothing is different and how his robe reaches all the way down to his knees, whereas in his original introduction, his robe only reached up to his waist and stuff. His entire legs were exposed. So this makes you know for a fact that this cannot be him. I mean, let's say if it was him, then yeah, change it up a bit, but I don't know he changed it up that much. That don't seem like a Kazuki Oden style. And secondly, we all saw him. He did die. So you can only imagine this has got to be some type of clone or shape-shifting devil fruit. And if it's Hiyori, is it Hiyori who got it? And if she does, what type of devil fruit and stuff? Like what type of shape-shifting or clone fruit and stuff? And yet, what if it really is Kazuki Oden? Well, one thing's for certain, this is One Piece. You can always expect Oden's going to pull something out of his hat to have an explanation for this. Some of us, we may predict it. Some of us, we may not be able to predict it. Because we do know for a fact, Bon Clay is still alive. So the clone fruit can't be it. And then there's the fact that that member of the Blackbeard Pirates, that woman, I forget her name, Clay... I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head, but she has the shape-shifting ability of a Mystic Zone fruit of the Nine-Tailed fruit, the QB fruit. You gotta wonder, though, there has to be other shape-shifting and clone-type devil fruits out there. Unfortunately, right now, I can't think of them off the top of my head. So we'll just leave it at that, knowing that that cannot be Kazuki Oden. That's got to be someone with some type of one of those two types of devil fruits. And I guess we'll wait and see what that is going forward. But I was shocked as the Akazaya Nine. I was like, no way. How's this possible? How is this possible? Oh, just Oden, you always know how to pull surprises out of us here and there and everywhere. And remember, we're about to get in the third act. So one can only wonder, what is all this? And let's say for a fact that now maybe I'm starting to think, could it be what was that guy's name? The artist? I can't remember his Korazumi. Yeah, Korazumi. Could he have maybe made an art painting of him? Because he's a good artist and they can come to life. So maybe that's it right there. Maybe that's it right there. That's a possibility, mind you, but you never know. Who knows? Because I still wanted to believe that after he exposed himself as the spy, he would later on maybe have a change of heart, because he admits that he doesn't hate the Oden clan, the Kazuki Oden clan. He was always an actor and he was just always in the act and stuff. And yet maybe somewhere in him there is that little change of heart. Now this is just a hypothesis and stuff, so you can all take it with a grain of salt, but there's a possibility it could be that he could have used his art to make a Kazuki Oden. There's that possibility. And then there's also a possibility that if it is him, he's only doing it right now because because like most of us believe, Orochi is still alive and he has other plans in mind. That's a guess right there. So yes, lots of guessing on that end. But with that all being said, there's also one more thing I want to talk about. Something that might be the key to actually defeating Kaido, as it was only shown to us early, for a short period near the end of this chapter, as the CP0, who are doing nothing but observing the battle on Onigashima, one of them actually mentions about how the artificial devil fruit that Momonosuke ate came to be. It turns out that when Kaido was once captured by the Marines, Vegapunk used some of that guy's lineage factor to combine it with his artificial devil fruit, almost like they were trying to make another dragon type devil fruit so that way it could match up to someone like Kaido or any other powerful pirate in the future. But as you know, it was conceived as a failure. Yet, despite it maybe being a failure and it can't be a coincidence that here we got Momonosuke who ate that artificial devil fruit, and now here he is right here. And then you got them talking about it. That makes you know for a fact that Momonosuke has got to be a key point in helping them defeat Kaido. Now, how exactly? I don't know. All I just know is, like, maybe in the end, what if this artificial devil fruit may have been deemed a failure, wasn't as much of a failure as they think? There's something to look into there. Maybe into it going at the end of the third act, or the key point that'll be exposed more going into the fourth act of the Wano arc. Oh my God, guys, only time can tell. You see all these things. This is why I love One Piece. The theory discussions, the anticipations, the thinking on what could be next. How could this all be laminated together? I don't know. All I know is this is what I love so much about it, and I can't wait to see more of it. However, though, unfortunately, we're going on break next week, but maybe that's a good thing. We've had a lot of good chapters here, so let's take a little break here and process everything, like reread through all of it from where it started when we went back inside Onigashima to where we are now, and then we can really start to put some puzzle pieces together. And I might make a video or two on that theory if I come up with some ideas in the future. But until then, guys, I'm going to leave it all at that. And hey, if you're enjoying my videos, all you got to do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!